Now, the police shortage. All over Connecticut, cities and towns are looking for some good men and women to protect and serve. The National Police Foundation reports that 86% of departments in the nation are short-staffed right now. But why? It's not COVID. At the State Police Academy in Meriden, these recruits number about 60. That's down from 100 in the previous class. They're going through training now, and some will become state troopers or local officers. But they won't be enough.
Not too many people are interested in law enforcement right now with the environment and society with law enforcement and just the changes, legislations across the country. But we do our best trying to get the best qualified applicants that we can for the department.
Some blame the negative stories in the media about police and the talk and protests about defunding police. Others say the fact that policing has become more dangerous also discourages recruits. According to the FBI, 73 law enforcement officers were intentionally killed in the line of duty in 2021, the highest number in 20 years. Here in Connecticut, high-profile vehicular attacks on officers have also had a chilling effect on those entering the police profession.
I think just people are afraid of getting into law enforcement because they don't know what to expect over the next couple of years.
State Police Sergeant Junsik Moon has been on the force for 15 years and works to encourage people to enter the industry she loves. So if someone said to you, I don't want to be a police officer because of the following reasons, how would you persuade them that they perhaps should become a police officer?
Well, everyone's experience is different and everyone comes from different backgrounds. So usually my approach is you have to kind of know what you want out of the career and know what you want later on in the future. So if you're looking for a steady career, it's not just a job that you're going to have for a year or two.
It used to be a 20-year career before being able to retire with full benefits. That is now 25 years as people live longer. And will the police shortage impact that? So they're up to 25 years. As people live longer and work longer, do you think that could even be extended to 30 years?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of a demanding job. I don't know if you want to do this for that long.
Sure.
But just the option of doing something for 25 years, like I said, it's not an easy job. Of course, there are officers who work more than 25 years. One, in fact, comes from a well-known Connecticut police family with a dozen or so members of the family serving our state. This is a tough time of year for them because almost a year ago, they lost their first family member who died while on the force.
Most importantly about Matt, it wasn't all about being a cop for Matt. It was being a good father, good brother, good husband, great uncle, soon-to-be grandfather. Having Matt on the job as a resource and as a chief in another town was, priceless.
Here at Glastonbury Police Headquarters, Captain Mark Catania has been on the job for 26 years, and he wore the badge in Middletown before that. He is serving now without his brother, Plainville Police Chief Matt Catania, who died last year.
We would talk every day, talk about everything, not just about police work, though. The brotherhood was extremely strong, more or less a best friend, other than just a chief, other than just a police officer. Very focused on the family.
If the name Catania sounds familiar, it should. There are Catanias serving right now on police forces in New Haven, New Britain, Simsbury, Bloomfield, Rocky Hill, Farmington, Stores, Canton, and the state police.
We had 7 siblings, and out of the 8 of us, 4 of us became officers.
It started with Captain Catania's father, who was a Hartford cop. Did you look up to him? Was he an idol and he said, I want to do this someday?
Ever since we were little, all of us, we were little, we'd see our father come in uniform and everything. That's something that we set our goal. That's what we wanted to do, yes.
While there are some younger Catanias serving, like Matt Catania's kids, it is unclear what the future holds because of some of the same reasons Sergeant Moon talked about. And why do you think younger people don't want to go in to law enforcement with the same numbers they did years ago?
They're watching too much TV, I think, and the media is not at times very kind when it comes to what's going on. Again, the level of scrutiny is very high as to everything we're doing, and there's a lot of second guessing and a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking going on.
The Catanias have been fortunate. They haven't lost anybody in the line of duty. Chief Matt Catania died suddenly after an illness, and the anniversary of his passing on March 10th will be hard on the family and the brotherhood of police officers across the state.
Extremely difficult. My brother Matt had a very infectious personality, a very, very, very approachable type of person, and it was unbelievable with the outpouring of people that still to this day still have always had great thoughts about Matt.